What's up, YouTube? So, got a car dropped off here at the shop today. And it needs a repair that I'm pretty sure a lot of people need on their B-bodies, and they don't know how to do it or didn't even realize it was a problem. So I'm going to show you right now, today, what I'm talking about. All right, so what we have here is a beautiful 96 Impala that just got dropped off. Customer just got it painted probably about a year ago, but man, the paint is flawless. It's a beautiful paint job. I don't see any swirls, any like nothing. I mean, it's perfect, smooth. So he brought it to me for two things, and the main thing is what I'm making a video on today. Interior's nice, got some carbon fiber. Gee, somebody over there honking their life away. But here's the issue. Yeah, common problem. My seat does it. I've seen plenty of other seats do it. You may not even realize that this was a problem in your car, but it is, and there is a fix for it that's a little simpler than you think. Now, I've never actually done this repair. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I actually ordered the parts to do it for my car probably like 2 years ago and lost them somewhere, and I just never ordered them again. So these are the parts here. This is it. These little bushings that go along the rail. And what happens is the original bushings, they're shaped a little different. They're a little, less sturdy, and they just break over time and it causes the seat to rock. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull the seat out of this thing, the driver's seat out. We're gonna set it up here on the bench, flip it over, and I have the instructions pulled up on my phone on how to do it. And I'm gonna walk you through it and we're gonna knock it out. Okay, so I got the seat out of the car. I wasn't gonna make a video on how to remove the seat. It's a Phillips head screwdriver and some 13mm bolts. Should be 6 of them. So these little covers have Phillips on them. Pop those off, and a 13 wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the seat out. So one thing that I noticed, if I can offer a tip, if you're getting ready to do this repair, make sure you put the seat all the way back and all the way up. What that allows you to do, it gives you more clearance in here to get, there's 2 bolts in here you have to take out. And I read the instructions before I did this. It didn't say to do that, but I just know how these seats are because I did Bonneville seat swaps before, and I know it's really tight getting in there to pull these rail off, because if it's all the way down, you can't get to these bolts, and these are the bolts that hold the rail on. So before I did it, just having previous knowledge of these rails, I lifted the seat all the way up and pushed it all the way back. But it's pretty simple. This is what fell out. This is all the old bushings. These are new ones here. I've already did this side, so this side's done. I wanted to do it off camera, just in case I ran into any issues, and make sure I could do it before I did it for you guys. So I'm gonna flip the seat around so we can do the other rail, and I will show you how I did it. First things first, you need a Sharpie. What you want to do is mark on the rail the position of the seat, because once you take everything apart, this whole from here and here, this whole aluminum piece here is going to slide right out, and the motor, it can go in anywhere. So it'll be really easy to have it in the wrong position, and then your seat will be in there crooked. So what I did, you see there, I marked it where I pulled it out at, so I know I can get it back into the right position. So just took a Sharpie, marked it right here and over here, just so I know, where it went. So with this, I had to use a couple different tools. On one side, I was able to get the 1/4 inch ratchet and 10mm in. The other side, I had to use a ratchet and wrench. So on the other side, this little plastic piece isn't there. Pretty sure I can get this out, but I think I can get to it without having to move it. I can get to both screws, because you can get to it from the inside too. So let me see if I can set the camera up so you guys can see. But basically what I'm gonna do, there's 2 screws. These are the motor. So on this side, this kind of whitish creamish thing, that's the motor. It's two 10mm bolts in there. You pop that off and it releases the rail. On this side it's black, so I'm just going to do the same thing. Get a wrench in there, and yeah, that one's a little difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna need both hands and some wrenches and stuff, so let me fight with it real quick. So I'm just taking these first bolt out. There we go. Might be able to get it by hand now. This little piece here in the way really makes it difficult. Yeah, there it is. Not really difficult, just kind of inconvenient. Boom. That's the weird looking screw right there. So that's one, and then the other one is a little tighter in there, so I should be able to get it. That's the right way. There we go. And just trying to get this thing out. So now you're gonna need a flathead. That's what I used. And just stick it right here. Oh, sorry, wrong spot. There it is, right here. And push that down, and then it should just slide right out. Of course, this one wants to fight with me. There we go. So, as you can see, once you pull it out, this is what causes the seat to rock. All these broken bushings and stuff like that. Let me actually set you back up. There it is. So you're just old GM plastic, as we all know as B-body owners how trash the plastic is on these cars. So yeah, once you clean it up, bushing, so it'd be 4 for each side, total of 8. And they just go over these little pieces here, so they actually sit right in there. You'll feel them connect. Put it in there. This one in there. Flip it over. Slide it back in. Oh, one fell off. Okay. And then you just line it back up with your marks. You push the motor and stuff back in there. Oops. Yeah. Push that back in and put the bolts back in. All right, it's done. So this is all the crap that came out. This is what causes your seat to rock like crazy. It's still a little bit of play, but I don't think it's going to be that bad once the seat is bolted down. So we're going to go ahead and put the seat back in and then go from there. This car is going to be an in and out job. Hopefully that's how they start off, and then they end up sticking around. People keep adding them. My waiting list is so long. When most of my customers get their cars in, they're like, do everything. So This one's similar situation, but we'll see. The main thing it came in for was the rocking seat, and then he wants me to replace the liner under the hood. So I ordered it. Damn, I don't even have the paper. I threw it out from the company I ordered it from, but I got the information through Tiffany. She sent me the link. I'll post it in the description for the hood liner. And I found out you can put like designs on it, sayings on it, all kinds of stuff, and they're pretty inexpensive. So I'll put the link for it down here. So we're gonna do the hood liner here in a second. I'm gonna put the seat back in, then do the hood liner. He said he may need some engine work. He drives it, it stumbles. The oil light comes on, and we all know what that is, that Opti Spark. But he said it doesn't happen all the time. It's not that big of a deal, but if we can fix it, we can. I'm gonna drive it, see what it does, and if it's not too terrible, I'll tell him just leave it alone for now, because sometimes going in there and trying to fix one problem may lead to other problems. So if it's something that's not too bad and we can avoid fixing it, maybe check for some vacuum leaks, tighten up anything we can, I'd rather do that. And then passkey. So a couple options with the passkey. I'll make a whole nother video about that, but I'm going to try the resistor trick on this car to see if it works. If not, we'll have to get it tuned out the computer. So let me go ahead and toss this seat back in, and once it's mounted in the car, we'll see how much it rocks then. Seats in, what a difference. So check this out. So it's still a little bit, I mean, it's gonna be some type of, even the passenger seat is gonna be a little bit, but compared to where it was, I mean, I'll call that done. So now let's change this underhood liner to something a little bit better. Pretty standard under here. So you see, it's rubbing in his filter and making it dirty. So we'll flip that around. I told him I was gonna do that. Flip it around. So he's like, I'm cool with it. So pretty clean engine bay, stock 96, got some headers on it. But we're gonna get this nasty, dirty liner out of here for something a little bit nicer. Let's see, where is it? I think it's in here. Yep. This is the new one. So awesome company. I mean, it even comes with the cutout for the underhood light. What I need to know is, I guess this is the exposed side here. Yeah. So we'll get this installed, and then I'll take it for a test drive, see what it does, and kind of go from there. I mean, it's pretty quick, easy stuff. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with a video on how to install a hood liner. I mean, it's what, 10 pin little plastic push pins, pull the old one off, push pin the new one in, and it's done. So I'm trying to keep the content going. So try not to disappoint the new subscribers and the old subscribers too, have been waiting patiently for me to drop videos. So this is just a quick short one I want to put out. That's a common problem that I see with these cars. Like I said, my own personal Impala, that seat, I'm gonna have to do the same thing to mine. So I ordered another set when I ordered those for me. So I'll be doing the fix on my own car too. And one of my homeboys said I should do a day in the life video. So I never thought about doing that. You know, he's like, hey man, you know, you need to do a day in the life video, you know, just, you know, still include the car stuff, but just kind of, you know, your routine and what you do and where you go, and, you know, what you eat for breakfast and stuff like that. I mean, I watch other YouTube channels, and, you know, they're actually kind of interesting, seeing people out of their element, not, you know, in the shop all the time and just going out running errands and stuff. So if that's something that you guys want to see, you know, leave a comment and I'll make a day in the life video from the time I wake up to the time I come to the shop, what I like to eat, what I like to drink, you know, just stuff about me, so you get to know me a little bit. You know, maybe throw the kids in there. I mean, I'll put the kids and the wife in other videos and stuff, but, you know, I'll do it on a day where I'm not at the shop, you know, where I'm out. Because some days I take the day off from the shop and I go out and run errands, go drop off parts, pick up parts, go down to Summit, try to be home when the kids get home, stuff like that. So if that's something you guys want to see, a day in the life of OTG, you know, leave a comment and I'll do it.